could negotiate. Club na bebo. It is obi ti baby aye there. It doesn't come in. Utie reports aye ko some to. These are reports. Say Manchester offer 75 million plus 10 million add-ons.
That is it. We know the coin.
Omonim say Brighton will not accept.
We know the coin.
Brighton will not accept. And at this stage, dealing with Brighton, any player will be key to the Brighton team in Carlos Baleba. Very difficult. If Brighton to meet on Caicedo 120 million pounds, don't expect Brighton to pick less than 100 million on Baleba. Because on his age on the side, or 21 years. And they said you're holding me for this Boesia Dane. When Arsenal offered Declan Rice 120, Sir Rodri, and then Akebia Manchester City Cotona, Bizoto, and they be want to bear 25, 26. Manchester City will be paying over 100 million. It's a quite position by auto player or any boarding, especially when the players from the Premier League. It is some of the Baleba Siwo. No more forwarding me for this or more Premier League, top holding me for this. To say Declan Rice. Time Arsenal Cotona from West Ham. To say Caicedo. When Chelsea turn from Air Brighton. Any Sikano Mutua, Brighton will never accept anything less than 100 million. Ubet make you debate. But based on Mizoto, the current transfer market is not quite fast to top players. No. Won't be grudge Brighton. But the issue is, on only the Manchester United here now, and it's yes, I don't know. Say, one area I bet me improve Manchester team so much, even than a striker be go. How poor Manchester United holding me food row, players no more do bono. Omontimin church row no ye. Casemiro and then Ugarte.
I said they demanding 100 million pounds.
And I make a just say, someone said they will look at other players or other clubs and on board that position. So they mention no. And almost Omaton Bida. Omoton Kai said do not say Baleba. Work ball progression. And in the take-ons, better than Caicedo. Defensively, Caicedo is better than Baleba.
So, in 2023 August, they paid 23.2 million from Lille.
Lille, yeah.
23 million.
Yeah.
And Uzika Koto Bango
and I say
2 years. 2 years was
future sales be a Brighton be Biano. Lille over 15% in the transfer. It is scale of Mokwaji. So remember I say 100 million I'm so too. You have to pay 15% of it to Lille.
That's 15 million.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is Yemfa player, I know the price of the Yemfa to a club is in determined. But this is an upgrade. Uto player be say ya Mzoto. Or the BB Sun Kobe team no more than Omuni. And only the Mimi Fu said Mzoto, we should look at NA. And it come back to Yen 70 Biania can say. Before Manchester United bet me a call on myself say, Omobe closer to the top four. No. They need to make certain additions. No we players are no more last week and here come once. Omo here some additions and some no get closer. Because Saroya ye can holding me food rower. Abe so important in any team setup no. Yemfa teams no more top four no. Zoto compare their holding midfielders to Manchester United. They no more say no. And how am I useful to our teams? City, Rodri, Liverpool, Gravenberch, Chelsea, Caicedo, Arsenal move from Partey to Zubimendi. So far, even clubs on media pick Newcastle. Newcastle holding for the Bruno Guimaraes show. For Bruno Guimaraes, they enough for Manchester United holding me for this no. Villa, Yuri Telemas. Before last season, Omobabo season, no more Yuri Telemas. And Juventus boy, is it Diego Luis? Douglas Luis. Share Tottenham Hotspur. Thomas Frank Bayern, Mzutu. Mokofa Palinya. Time I was free Fulham, he was chased by a lot of Premier League clubs. And I was selling at that role. It's Wolfa Tottenham to say Bissouma. Betanku. Ano mubo that role. Now for Palinya. Palinya is better than them at that role. It's actually how important our coaches and they are mabobone or mom workane. We are talking about a rua. Because some years back, Real Madrid Lusu Makelele at that role. It took Real Madrid so many years. And son of Mubenya a player cast in the mood of Makelele, even though with different characteristics as a player. Alonso ne Kedira. And son of Real Madrid 8 me ISL. She Arsenal Maxi Vieira. It's a Roy and Fen Niagro. It's me share Manchester team no. Na me home games on but na me share Casemiro na me Gata. Yes, maybe they might fit into certain things, but how the coach want to play. Sa ball na Manchester person mu pie free e kire na mu person opponent ne be press o ma on be beat press no. Umfa Gata ne Casemiro ne be kwakoye. It omu nei omu timi to bi ti se baleba no mo de ne ba. So to say apeja o mo level no. Na do mo kosoro kakra. Na fi hu se Manchester United for mo ba wa ba wie no they will need time and some players no mo ni nyina no matimi ato o mase which other teams na timi aye o mo ahead of Manchester United etinya ho pepre building a team it takes time eno ni adem tutu na meka na be se Manchester for ne ti ase me hu se enu amanfo afefa video na Victor Jokeres o mo se ni game no ball na enu ano ankoye baby crowd o mo so yes wo bo bicycle kick no Acheampong ho o yes obo shot bi na na esi form no ate ahwe na baby kwadom so Arsenal players nya bo mo mpaase ma no enti na Victor Jokeres si de asem beba wo so enkomo we yedi na kakra bi na meka ho ne sei gise Arsenal esisa kwan a omofa so attack ansa na fiti the style of Victor Jokeres eno ka ho bintina time a yesi Jokeres nie sesku nie nam se de Arsenal si bo mo boyi bizoto coach no say ask yourself questions e dey na be ma Arsenal spend over 45 million euros akofa Kai Havertz to be their lead man. Mienu nim say yes Kai Havertz the goal scoring rate and she don't need to be but can bad from Leverkusen or by Chelsea even at Arsenal when you bad but you a season no I did not cause any problem with Kai Havertz and say Opra no Saka supra it's Arsenal and Saka for the full season a corner at a person of us building the team and say or Saka becomes his Mo Salah. O the season in you know, my something closer to 20. Kai Havertz might be a something closer to 15. Na Martinelli, Esuma be a 15. A 15 na amount 30, we 20 never can one, so to amount 50 goals from your front three, maybe in all competitions. So front three to me say 50 goals are. I just say you are able to compete for any competition be or competing because and then no having strikers are a bit guarantee a lot of goals no e very difficult how so strikers no to eden and they will boom na so benya bi kura na e bi almost style of play no obi wa twen se wo de ball ne bebre no Arsenal so ball no mo ball no omo pe so mo attack and involve in their play eti ye fast na team na ya Jokeres e kwa be na sporting for fa so use Jokeres e kwa fa so use ni say omo supply ma no wo de position hu ye ye de ball no be ma no about to net ateta so ball no so be say striker ne be bobo ni bi etinei enye se Jokeres no wasa media minim say de be say na be season start ye be ye say yan we ekwa be do point me ne Kai Havertz betu no etu ko ya Arsenal match a wo say Jokeres to bench na Kai Havertz start and say just Arsenal sesa almost star ateta sesa how Arsenal ball no to fit the style of Jokeres. Bukayo Saka nyabo sometimes he shouldn't be selfish. Try to find Jokeres because no the odibedi die e de Bukayo Saka de be ma no. On timi mpie ma magibo e me create space ma te say the Kai Havertz here no. Emfa ball ma Bukayo Saka so go shebi. Because no one sha one be she. It for example Sporting Lisbon. Goals na Jokeres share no for other attackers around Jokeres. Me to when a season ultima more than 15 goals. 10 credit den ho. all their goals is centered around Gyökeres. If Arsenal want to get the best out in Gyökeres there, then Arsenal other attackers, to say be a Martinelli, to say be a Bukayo Saka, they have to see say the only way for Gyökeres so be successful at Arsenal, be guarantee Arsenal goals, and say they should be providers for Gyökeres. But omoyo imagine so many be competing for goals there, then Arsenal supporters never started Gyökeres ikura ya boka aden ye koto no sika itwa yeso enti enya asade no bizoto season enche na ni nyina no top leagues no started. But e ha adwene kakra say when you share Real Madrid team the last season, how it do the last hurdle of the season, Real Madrid struggle, you know. It looks like Real Madrid in person do monsa be show mubutum akwakoto player, especially at a specific position omuya. On say am for years debate win. Coach bia wo kwan of aso ni players a wo hia wo ni team. Coach bia yemu say ho say e de na be mo bi say Palacios, Granit Xhaka, I sell it in a system. Ebema Alonso results Bayer Leverkusen. But that same coach, Ebeba Real Madrid, because Real Madrid coach season with Tchouaméni, with Valverde, with Jude Bellingham. Some form me and sans individuals are. You might be tempted to believe that their individual qualities no a world class. But Real Madrid ain't me control games. To say be a fan of Real Madrid, ebi wa go Barcelona. One who Pedri, one who Frankie de Jong, or more control game. Real Madrid ne Barcelona ebo, Barcelona aje ball na Barcelona ebo, na mzoto mu pimpia ball na Real Madrid me for the sentiment pimpia bi. Ade na Pedri and Real Madrid fo ni bi. Ade na Frankie de Jong Real Madrid fo ni bi. Ye ko fa Alonso team na na Bayer Leverkusen ne de baba to sisi ya. For be say Granit Xhaka, for be say Palacios. Granit Xhaka can easily become your deep lying playmaker. Won't me for Tchouaméni yes adjuman because the entire for Tchouaméni yen say Alonso bo na obono or yes coaches na the first point of attacking a build up from the back. And when your players are so comfortable on the ball, especially your midfielders. Sadia na Real Madrid no. It's me yani wo bedaya adwene say transfer window ne ba na wie na Real Madrid entimi ampa controller former coach a friend is Alonso based on how Alonso enyoma mienu either Alonso will change his style which looks quite difficult because time Real Madrid call World Club Championship no the way and say Real Madrid and koto sa player ni bia ma me fa Adagula nko bo sa position no to see say bia Adagula becomes my Granit Xhaka but yeku enim na Real Madrid ko share PSG no zoto yehu say Adagula adwuma na kakaka eti Real Madrid nkope ready made obi a position no wabo a establishing ho no mo fa ne mebo sa position no eti nei se Real Madrid besa ko season ni mu biem with this same setup yes Valverde ya there Tchouaméni ya there Jude Bellingham ya there and this becomes Real Madrid midfield three. It will be another season to Real Madrid will struggle because enebo no the abane say clubs no mutimi contain the ball no more no omo chances of winning e was so a chance size omo more defensive.
Thank you.
And that is another problem. I'm looking at Real Madrid team no say they need to solve before answer no matter compete with Barcelona. Yes, Barcelona nye top signings, but don't forget say it's a young team. Our players na fe no mu nyino bi tse Lamine Yamal so to the won last season no say the development because he will be better than last season. Obi to say Pedri because on your age he will be better than last season. Obi to say Rafinha he will develop more. Obi to say Kubasi he will develop more. Obi to say Balde he will develop more. They have a young team after players no more develop. It's every single season if their development as planned. These players are Barcelona level ne bekoso nti you will be looking at Real Madrid team no season e ba start no say they have the money to spend. Real Madrid will scared to spend. I don't know why they are quiet on the transfer market. Why a specific problem be what as a club friends Real Madrid to me so.
All right, Tino.
Boss. Fosia Herbal Center Limited. Anapay me ka wo se no no miensa. Wode abadwa so no ni nyina no e bo adwuma yie pa. Ye nkwa gyina da ansa na ye bomaden Otuo-gyina se yakwa kotobi fosua men powder bema bia wota ye nyiyano ewo empembra wore ne dofo ahia na kobama ba no ho asepe no nanso wantumi ankodu ne peak no ya na ehadwene ye pa eno nti bomodin low libido fo no modro fosua men powder wo de bo ani pe na fei 2 minutes na wo da wokra na nan ebu okra na ne de no entimi ma no mo so de tie nie wo betu ne ti white no na fei wo de mobode asakakra gunsu ehiem wunya okokobi wutimi de gum wutin bi wutimi edugum ne nyina mu kra no na chese obi de kubensuo etimi do nom obi de warm water ne nyina no ya hwe ne ma uwie pa in the next 30 minutes na bejina bemem upa sansuo bucket fasen so bon say yes ejina so peme monitoring ko efusua men powder memadro eno na maka ade a kire wo no esese de boys no combination no mpesa quantum wotimi de fusua cobites no na afei ohwie ni cobites no a we da konom ne powder no eno nti cobites no ebra wo no me kai se kokko de otwe ade bebre na bre ni padua ma otidwa gagagagaga bi de fifi ne to na ni ase obi nso de ekona nimu a wa hwa na ya kofre na ni eno nti kokko na se we de fusua cobites na etu ase se na ho aye odin aduane suanim mentimi bi ni wo watridi ni de ekwa na wotwepe na asan ba so wo betu ase no efusua ne herbal mixture tutumrika na kokumase kolenak utwam kofe the men's herbal ene wo keo apedan herbal Ashtown Misty herbal Ashtown Sampdoria Kajetia okonkran a St John CFC bus stop close to Ecobank and a goso sister May herbal sunyane fia pre bibido fie techima Jamestown bibiani ye adom herbal twembre adum ha promise herbal ebigu ha wonso betimi ato na afi weekend na ne pempe so no bema wadi mensa papa bi ewon ebra wo yusu ne men powder no 0244 017097 0244 017097 0552 812912 na wanya fosua Herbal Center Limited ni nupa bi atumi anonom amasiesie kama Techno Spark 40 series obiso we ne dania Techno no type 1 type 2 3 ekoten kura ni nyina no obetobi sansa phone de so woni number bi pa na wo charge men wo na phone se sie ye kan se mi a kire wo na you have na chese e ba bedum ni na sa ne batera ho den wo form Techno de de mu ni nyina wo pa so data so menum no bo se nyina no gusu bo adwuma wa bra eso ente obi de o de Techno nti ena maka kire we na nya Techno Spark 40 Pro Plus ni bi dia ka hu se eno no support wireless charging brokona mu no phone no smooth slick papa na utum say yes to nsuo mu ha ofa wade apɛ na wabepa ho na wo esen no to mfuturo mu a wo no bia eni asam eno nti bomodem so benya Techno Spark 40 Pro Plus and Techno Spark 40 series ni mienu nyina no ebo adwuma yie papa nationwide obowura won shop bia no a de makan eno na wo kwakope bia to amanyema akoyie wo ho 0303 980 205 0303-980-205 na fi watimi anya ne phone si bi etumi ato eduro no edamfu a eye bakope etumpan insecticide spray eno na Mrs. Trouble for nisu restaurant for office honom no fa bi gu ho ankrankre akwade suan wosu ne so te ontumi nkasenti unimi ne ha no tonkonsuo hwe no bra wodampa no eso wamadi fa bi gu ho no saade ni na no eto ebetwa tonton buburuja ntafre ene nwanwa ebekum wo mo na de dene se we no spray we 15 minutes per bowra dem ho kata bia ne ho a ebecho ye aduhom efense lemon lavender na de fra ede ye sa woto 400 ml 750 ml eso echenkofo ede no na timu say yes wokum mo na wie no bowra dem ho no na ojo nkahwam eho wa hwe beka so tutu aduhom bi na de agu ho no mo ye nkokuma se sokoban akra ye proclass ACP takrade eye hakuna matata 0553 082674 0553 082607 na wonya atumpan insecticide spray etumi ato bibini to maplas edura se de ye de tu ulcer en mabodin e de a kire wono wokoye no ye tu din kire wo wo de ne gastric ulcer duodenal peptic ulcer stomach pain stomach gas indigestion esophageal ulcer ni nyina no abusua de obeye nie bobodin pekoko bi di heavy tom brown bi di heavy na numaduro no guso wonu nkotoa kakra bi pɛ na ahoto no de aba me say de bi obi da duro so ye de ade foforo bi na esu ne so tia na etie osa yare bɔne pa ebi nya wa hu ne ye kan bi de ne minim bi de ne yam didi ya pɛ na kyese wona wo bu fa so no bomodem na tu ase na amobodem fa nkwa asamado ye twam aba Ashtown the Bita Pharmacy ewo ho mo amonka mo hwe Oyerepa TV no mo kɔ Okanhia the Bita Pharmacy ewo ho sa wona madumu abra promise eba obenya bibini Toma Plus etumi ato 0558 055894 0541 337-816 na no so wanya duro ni bi etumi ato Rosters Roofing ya no me nkasa enwa wose sidi na ho de no ewo so sisi ye eno ntimfa so a wo so benya free so no se wote ne nyama no eso enchanse ho nyama bi te se aluminium product anase alozinc san enchanse no eche yie papa wo de bodan so a nsonsuo nso awia afebo na empire sanu bi na ho hia de a ono no de no nationwide wote 15% de free so ni nyina ne se dollar no ahode no kofoma sidi na ba so no fa so abenya e de free no so no je number no sesi ye na e wo so oboda no so afi 0501 453 869 0544 338 042 na no so wanya Rosters Roofing Franco de metreso ana masori me say adwuma na waye no ebra dwene ntiase so Nokia Samsung iPhone Smart TV Franco air condition chef freezer washing machine microwave blender CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere generator kra no say they would be aba was me nka wo say first nkwa de na ntiso na number 20 say what the 20 asaka ho 40% discount off and what e dey free so and pay wadrudumu a we dey twam kɔ de wo ajabajo ntwo no mu ono no mo nam bia na YFM wadada no bo nsam krabata no baako ewo ho adum old Melcon Kofo clinic new kajetia asamdei ena da ho e dey twa wo 0245 316969 0245 316969 na no so watimi anya Franco amanyama akoyie apose ne de ye nanana mo de tete yen na yenyini yei yansesa na de biara da sanse wontena se nyanhwe ha se o ye de na Ghana photo enu nti ayenhwe ha se de wasakire mumpo wo de profluoride macro calcium ingredients asomudro a wo de afrafrade aye ti Ghana dental e de stamp na timase se adwuma agana na so 25 years ni wo to na de asoro bia eni akire enu nti wokɔ na wo so kotobia e pa wo fita ewia wo se no ukasa go so no okona chi a na chese halitosis ya chew so bomodem enya bie na sa de no timi firi ho enam so anim kai apɛ na fe wo se no efufurogu ha dwene ye pa kaka asam na mekan yusubi na nyi sa de no emfro akra ne ko school atobi etono chobos na trunk ne mu na onfa enko uhia kase te se 175 big family park ebi wo ho 120 de na ya jakwa park no 65 and 12 in sachet ni nyina no obetumi ato president every smile matters ya bomodem kotratra onwumasuo no emu Christian Service University Medical Culture September busuminu no admission ya biatum sisiye wo ba na asemi besua MA Event Management afi baako na wo de sua MSc Digital Marketing and Supply Chain Management afi baako de besua sa de na awie MSc Corporate Planning and Governance 1 year your BSc Cyber Security 4 years and de esua diploma in business study eno finisha mienu na odi sua sa de hostel ne de eda form ye papa na scholarship no eda ho de ma wo mu a omo de aggregate 6 to 15 at the urban no ye food bank program ewo ho na fe wo campus won kwa de a Zalom obenya duane adi ana chese ye besa bo kama free food and ye de ma wo mo de content and video no so obodo blue no miensa na obo CSUC edu Ghana uwie ya peno fe number no to 0246 275 375 0246 275 375 ebra wonam odene ho kwada so we near Santa 100 meters off Star Junction sam na mekan na chese wadru ho CSU excellence with integrity mamenka wo se Jacob Kwalambeck Company Limited so bia ye ne die bia nkadan krasie kanya den obisu me aboda no so mamo obisu ma yesi ya mamo wone de wo se wo dan no menka wo se ade aka obetuma kotena mu ano eyese be wo ya ede ama wo na ukoya ye chekechire wo no wakọ ho be sei wan hwe dan no kra no kofo be ka kohoya amanyama ha adwene enu nti bomodem na won ento kese na moto no wo kọ site ho no akosusu se dan me nyina ho ka no enie obetuam kakra de aka no wo mo akonya se tuan kakra me ka sei na je so akotena fie ne utu 2 years presesi ai ne fie wo afromasa ade na so wan fa bia ma obi discover to no mo uni bi enu nti fa kakra no na fie fa kọjo de na ye wo wɔyɛ mfama wɔkɔ a housing hole wiring PVC pipe fitting electrical for service CCTV installation fire alarm system de bɛbɔ ɛyɛ pole ho adwuma pole working gate automatic motor installation air condition yɛde bɛbɔ hɔ mono dadaw ni nyina no yɛbɛ service ɛde ama wo ne electrical fence installation no ya fence krɔmfo ba na akyɛ no afene se ɛbɔ hɔ ni nyina no asɛm de yi wokɔ hɔ no mu a me say your terms of payment no ɛyɛ flexible ɛda fam yie pa mo a mo bɛn kro no ma bɔ hia no adonko nie best brain school ni nie ɔna ɔhyɛ hɔ no ɛyɛ 0536 006 441 na 0245 718-958 the boss player de ba no ohenri akoso do ya na dra ye fa ne se enayi livoke anase sk ni nyina no bo adwuma ye pa yentu kidney national nansan se de si tretre osai hanko for fatty liver hepatitis de moni ya heba na ne kopra wodu a obefa e de afiri nsam san se wakwadare ewo mu ye pa no pa nyina no me ka so girikagiri heba mesa and capsules no bo adwuma ye pa ne tutumrika na kopa bi na nyama nyina enko ye emfama me ka ne sa ye ko akra kwa bi na ACP road power bus stop ura ho ye pa na just wako wura mu kuma se fe yase bosontu road edro ya junction takradi nie anaji estate woni hantama bank no ena eben 0244 544 422 0200 3838 31 na no so wetumi enyanenti boss player bendalo se mami wunim no no so nim no na naire afia amwanima ono hanaba okay na naire afia amwanima CEO of Berima Group of Business and na woda birthday wish efru conference na wish na naire afia amwanima special birthday boss.
No, that's it.
That's it, boss.
That's it. Thank you very much. Na yenkwe. Na is odami NSC Bendalo famra. Okay. Nana. Yati. Babo yenkwe.
It's dangerous. It is dangerous. Danger. Never no. Danger never no. Danger never. That's a good morning. I'm say u fellow vendor out of meeting am na we black wash blacky.
Was a Ghana for out of him.
Say me be me say me boss so na me say kai. I don't know I can't man for.
Ukra mo anze mutimi free mu fia.
It me buy.
Manje tuntum. Onyo no say ato man. Ukra de over the end here.
Sir.
Now the end white shirt no that.
And maji will be charge by the bomb ya maji atum. Say be ya me defend me who be ana me ko asem. Na the bate you can see.
Wo ya o say.
Yeah.
Mo timi eja black o mo dem nyina. For fresh.
Is a yanko for ho anko ba o.
Ghana na say me be si amompa ho. So mo ya brofo.
But you meet Mako.
Oh, what do you say? Most of them danger.
In some way, papa. It's now confirmed. Lawyer Safuduku is a presidential staffer and also an advisor to Honorable Kofi Adam. We'll look for a new PRO. Legal advisor, yes. We're presidential staffer and legal advisor.
And legal advisor
to the minister,
to the sports minister.
Oh, and a double role no play no. An apology also a conference house where you ma. Now we are about my advice our ministry honomo. This is just to
advice is on anti a baby no akoma.
Say in Kata we in Katem. Be a document no. Now my legal advice in the keka home.
And so it means that when they are entering into any legal na say obed no so adwuma.
If you are now
so busy obi anya adwuma ntina and obed so no unemployed.
Unless on no adwuma na o ma be follow.
And say you go so just when adwuma foforo obed so adwuma dada no nya na adwuma we when mo bet contract on PBL wo.
Se ba we answer the question of the one ni di be mo.
I'm sorry. The man
Tama Kotoko expenditure to get Baba Yara ready for Africa. Water 60,000. Sand Sansan Anua 10,000. Light 4,000. Prisoners 1,008. Miscellaneous 2,600. All together 78,400. Babayala is still brown. Tama. A car omudiri go honu. Eno krampo NS for still. En ko baby a car da so de chira I say o hwe no mo eka. Enti anope kakra ke see ni according to nano like who somebody nsu gugu ho no a car ekomu na eno no yetimi dia ba no. Cat Edwin Simon yes Okreku is a danger to Ghana football. I have warned that history is about to repeat itself. My good friend Kwesi Nyantakyi tried, and that was his downfall. Twisting the constitution is a danger to the Football Association. Dr. Nyaho Tamakru kicks against Kerr's third-term agenda.
The Constitution strictly puts the number of terms a GFA president can serve at 2, and this started during the era of the current president. I have further warned that history had repeated itself in several things in this country, and we don't seem to take note of that. And if we are not careful, this can create a big problem, because citing the downfall of the former GFA boss, Kwesi Nyantakyi, my very good friend, I attributed as this particular thing he himself wanted to do would have been part of the downfall. Now, to me, anyone who wants to stay in power perpetually, especially by twisting the constitution to suit their interests, is a danger to the organization and the society.
Senior citizen, as far as Ghana football is concerned, has spoken against the third-term agenda, and it is coming from one of the biggest clubs in Ghana. Has never and will never ever propose a third term for Kurt, and will not accept it at Congress. Dr. Nyaho Tamakru suggests Prosper Hatsinlado lied when he said all the clubs propose the third term agenda, same as Alhaji Karim Griza. Tama, and Alhaji say.
But so I don't know. O Kawes Makan Bim.
Second one,
Maybe I obo clubs in the dinner.
Has never and will never propose a third term agenda for Kurt, and will not accept it at Congress.
Are you quoting somebody?
Dr. Nyaho Tamakru again.
So now one more
voice.
Okay. The Oye no don't forget what you read. Yeah, the Bible behave. That is what he said.
Oyerepa.
As far as I know, council have never ever approved the amount of such education at the board level. My views from no proposal submitted to the FPO. No, not possible. And they should move up there. They would have to bring a very, very problem. Now,
Ebiaka na ni.
Na dia hin na afirimu
Maybe as a Kurt lied.
That be Prosper
lied.
I say Prosper na trouble na no.
No. On the kind na say.
Me na make us a Prosper lied.
Oh, okay.
Na no trouble say.
No, ajinya ni ho.
Clubs
will say. Nyaho say Prosper lied.
But we say has in trunk Congress bia. Has in trunk ma obi ada we asin ada. And now say obi akota term e bi si da obi amfa na no ana nsantro bibia sa da.
Mesro enye ne said de obi no oji achi obi ana onye achi
na
me be say me hu what whether said the old kind say or say Prosper lied, not all the clubs na come was say mo
Prosper lied ni me na make
any not all clubs na so why was him.
Not all clubs no so yemia because Alhaji Grisa has also come out to debunk it.
Bafwe me no ni achinyeji o.
And then who person would mission
em say sia dem hwe na mo atemas. Aya na me bese hu the difference between the obi aka and the wo ka hu. Mo say the fitete e masem.
Me pacho any dey say
unya. No, me interest of all the clubs because Prosper never said all the clubs. And it's for him to have reacted by using all the clubs.
Prosper use clubs.
Or can say clubs. And now they all. And the count. You want to me pay?
Into the clubs.
So the reason why when you are quoting somebody, you quote him well. Because Prosper lied by saying all the clubs are. Prosper did not say all the clubs.
No, until the two clubs has spoken today or now, it suggests or implied say all the class.
Again, you are using suggest and imply. Say obi can say na suggest and imply. Doesn't mean that's what he said.
Okay, what was it?
And you know, Prosper the can say claps. And Dr. Nyauta Maklaba Beka say has the Oman
can't be done.
So we leave it we leave it there. Na fi yeko. Mem fi the enge kan homa ne confuse obia. You are someone say a bet travel.
Oh, I say wait. See, no. People have started demanding from Kotoko say omo yen one position be omugina. Kotoko should state their position now and immediately. And everybody go out there in the street, Kotoko supporters, public, including my very self. Kumasi Asante Kotoko led by Nana Pinkra must let Kotoko supporters and everybody in Ghana know where they stand today immediately.
So you are demanding.
We are demanding. Most Ghanaians, Kotoko supporters, myself, everybody.
You are enough. Ameba, we are enough. Because you who say Kotoko supporters, which is normally say. Ameba, and your course. Circus, I know we say we want to know the position of our club. But for the time being, the war and they demand it. And I think you have the right to demand. And your mama fa or momun demanding and mecamo. And young queen namun demand.
Law school, no.
Oh, we are saying we are communicating, paying a transit. We street sense. Say, go. As a supporters now, no interested in this.
They are. The only difficulty today is that the front a bit kakra. Enti ama omuntimi state For instance, House of Folk, some of them are.
But let me tell you something. Minim Bakotoko will support it.
And to Kotoko, at least, I
don't know. But if I've looked at yeah, my hair Kotoko and Sibia na so problem and they say on another. Me say I don't know, but if you look at Kotoko, how they play the football politics in recent years. Recently, okay, my main guys, I will not be surprised if they support.
Somebody should tell a nine pin card that he should be careful he doesn't incur the wrath of his supporters.
Hey, no,
a message na me pass.
Ultimatum.
There be a message.
Nana the
decision, his decision in this.
That's why I follow.
It will do a lot.
Unto quite half in Waba. Now to Ghana had there. Don't be surprised if Kotoko keeps quiet or they keep mute. Omo me the house IEB. Whether they support or they don't support.
But we will demand from them.
I'm telling you,
Kotoko will have to state a position.
Kotoko will remain silent on this.
Kotoko will have
and
to take
tell
a position.
everybody that they need to do consultations.
Till when?
Kotoko Munti. Kotoko DNA different. A different. For this management to take any position.
With the consultancy advice now.
No. You see,
with the indirect consultancy advice.
And now Kotoko, they'll tell you they need to go to Mensia and seek a position.
Boss, but my daddy, I can't be boss.
Are you surprised? And now I want to go.
Because come a boss, any Obed, mini Akuma Obed, were demanding from the club said they should take a position.
But I'm saying that Asante Kotoko Beka Tremo demanding and say. To seek clarification on this.
And they should do it with the.
And I know now better time to inform Gas and Jeko to command.
There be Omunkoye. Omunkoye.
And I'm just Omukwa time answer Bebanya. There
be Omunkoye from Omukota.
No dear. Gaten. Okay. We see. Now for Akunya and Braka.
You're not football matters, no. Sometimes you hear swift attention on. Football matters. Attention. Yeah, because you almost stated data.
I'm not sure you are referring to Kotoko and where they will go and see.
I'm referring to Kotoko.
And
I will stand there. I refer to Kotoko.
Say.
You said data, Congress.
Start baby, I say Kotoko beko akubuso otum for no.
Me say.
Also omukọ wa enya be.
Kotoko ebeko menhia. Kotoko encontem. Because football asem no mezoto, you na ehia swift attention and not swift response. So Kotoko beko menhia. That I don't know. Omako dey think fine. Because I want to believe say a good number of Kotoko supporters will not support the agenda of the third term. But if indeed Kotoko listen to the supporters and then the members there, then Kotoko must take on position. So Kotoko is a big club, arguably the biggest club in Ghana here, arguably. Oh, such never
but for now,
actually never my
there's a wow.
Depend media Kotoko is the biggest club. Media
and it's all now.
Some shall be corner more, but may catch them for.
You gobbling if you
May catch them for.
Position.
May catch them for. It may catch them for. Nanko for a bit challenging in Tina may arguably, but Ubusana may make a Kotoko. And say be a bro, Mama factors a Kotoko. So I want to say arguably.
You are taking your position.
I want to say arguably.
Then arguably refer to who?
I mean,
and that's how we are into.
I found something into.
We are here, Kodada. Wow, Casa was arguably.
So. I'm a cousin.
Also, a clear. Also, clear.
Sir Kotoko as a leading club in the country here. No situation say ba say yet the leading clubs now. Yeah. Say if indeed your Casa Kotoko has
I agree with you.
Yes. And House of Folk and the House of Folk board member and the senior member of the board was sticking it neck waka to the extent that House will not even support that third term agenda. Kotoko cannot keep mute. Kotoko cannot keep mute and can't say I used to go seek one and now
and a bear seeking one says she has a tree now can
to treat it as ye.
Okay, yeah, okay, tree Casano. Yen can say, Kotoko, I don't want one advice. Yeah, the camera class and on say as my king. And yes, yet Tiani boys you should be bread Kotoko Muna on the catcher said the Iran Kotoko says they need to go to Mensia.
That's happening like that.
They need to go to Mensia. And then there's an Omoyeno.
Yes.
Some may suggest to say there be a yet day a horn on the co. I could see Timura. Na no asem na hoso mistake a minim se menu anke to amoye munya careful ne say yemfa asem nko tumfo anim ko demand the time amenya ansa yenka sa wo ta o mo so amo nche otumfo de asem ko no a opekura wo mamuaye opekura ntino mtete opekura mamuaye
yeah
opekura baka to say we nyam asem nko me ana wenim so what I say
yeah
entina me twuma dwuneti so say a yes, somebody man is as big as they are, they will let their position know. And I'm telling you, assuming say has to say, we don't support it. It will be very instructive to know the position of Kotoko.
Fantastic.
So Kotoko say and support here. And let's just say, teams like see me no more Ghana. Fine, you can go ahead and vote for the 3 terms. But I can see me no more Ghana and say Empreso. Now Yensen now. So, until I make us a more car, some more can and a muntomo, and a man go come and uncle, say, the man can ye be say, I
Yasam
Nasem crady. But me just say, Moon can, the man in yet, Swajas, and
but your advice no. Is that the only penny?
But I am go, what can't you, Mr. But when go, you open, you say, and I got Tamu do not be Uncle.
Your mother, you know, Mom Quentin, and you're not got out. And so, I very instructive. Minute, I sat beside with money about 4 and a good number of sports journalists say, Kumasa and Kotoko, and see at your voice. Because Sautua, or my moon, so too. Nasa, a Kokasembi, Nasa, you who free, some of the mean Kobe, Nasabe, Oma Obia, now I could take it fishing bar, San Bacoba Shamra, Amodiso. I see pain. I'm a member of the Kaipa, the sponsorship once and I was a peso. Now, Kotoko, a matches more, as I say, now me catch almost there. Because my mom won't feel how big Moyano. My line with Tim can get one, but Kotoko, yes, and it. So the reason why I will always stand up and salute Herbert Manson anyway more. You were closer to him. These are some of the things that I will stand up and salute him. Without okay, home team takes all. First, Tim Baba Kumasi, Baba Arabo Ma. No Majisica. Obakono. no edwa be 3 omi ono masa under declare so de bia na kotoko eboka at that time honorable iti mensa a blessed memory so too that time na janketi yempene FSA ya bet mensa never enye no kotoko sakotoko ba bia dia ene obi an fa ne sika e won home so fu say obetwa nya onipa dia yo how much e wo home na ju sika and Robert stood against this and it came to pass eventually and I heard more Ghana sasa no twamu it is the management who ba menya sure say bia na me I say me come sha na the two me na mamo they have to take a decision more hide behind anything and Ghana I say come sha I don't believe in that Nana has given them the to me and go to player all the player come sha ko say entora na entoro
omo kope budget
e ma osika wi a
omo akosre kwan
o je wi a player na beto no
omo asre kwan
so to
amu to wi amu de akokere
so to wi edu amu
na me just akosre kwan enti a major decision say ba o se wu on say etie yi so Oyerepa obi dia o ensem bia e ba ye major decision bia ye ko
okay
adwuma wura ho ni akobusa ne se ehe fa na ugina wa ha se de bia e be kwa articulate ni yie ti me kire se e bia na omunni I don't even know but bia na omunni the locals to take this decision and me use ensem omun ko consultation e bi nie
yes so to on say ebra pole asamba ye no ya ntutu kotoko different from any other club o kaya oba pani leader donko and other security anono
and no na esi the boss Ghana
so to call oba ye no next one oba kan no was against the kotoko supporters ya no mu free say asemi CEO ba wan ka say kotoko nti ma me nko kan say favor wo mo o kan as it is
na so bianca
asem no kware mzoto me sure say asem yi ba yi papa yi eso be so ko tetem nyene ankofo kekia get asem nyene but o ma fa kwan bia use skills bia ya de no eba enei clubs ni bi I heard my father Alaji Duza enno on the sister station I so to na say no anya sa na de te bi kwa so mutiase na otamo club be kasa I want to believe say so now the next senior figure will be Alaji okay if it set up na so too some people have kasa I want others to follow and kotoko using the size
right so
kotoko is a big team and kotoko using the size na enfanye
okay
na o man nya ba ku bianka won
okay yeah come on but
me that's it we don't talk about that sports stadium me ma commend Asante Kotoko any sports authority no na say Kotoko how omo push sports authority ma obo mu sade na say ye me to na no me wona me nya call from Mr. Donko Pakiki mine na say amanfo ya the credit na ko baby say I say aban na yes ade na say no o set record no street mami say Asante Kotoko ana National Fire Service right and a National Sports Authority and omo putu together I think Kotoko na effort to build sika eba nya Kotoko na deba a long overdue sa Asante Kotoko maybe I remember na strike can see me and me trans am gino ho say Kotoko di proposal come ban say kwanya wo ho say Kotoko NCB no ezoto any the control of Baba Yara Sports Stadium the maintenance and whatever team be ebe bo ha said the omutuama you know defense sports authority no Kotoko take say you know because Kotoko na Kotoko can take care of the park you know ama park you know yetime use no ye than the sports authority do mo ye
oh yes so strike a proposal
oh make it that statement
say obi be so bo ha no e go to scam Kotoko
oh say Kotoko na je ya the charge na ma Asante Kotoko
obi be ye yi o
and Kotoko follow so allow so your park no so and as man kon koye
na sports authority no omo ekese ne kwa abruchi e kwota abruchi na omo
e ma sha omo e mama other sports authorities because
and the
I don't want to
e basiri omo go to scam Kotoko
sas kana Shatawale
na say do ne Kotoko dia bosume so akoto bitu asen na ma sports authority
and that's agreement between omo
munya
you know where so your partner sports authority be catch say because of the irrigation facility asenti you must do my brown like this yeah jai because irrigation facility no I say meanwhile yeah the high what Atawale a rapaholic I can want him ba omuji sikana where does the money go
as the money goes.
Oma Jessica no free. So ba for na ebe program wa ya je no. Say can you do use?
And no the boss stadium no bra. And so ni nyina. Now the cost, the cost of running the facility.
And nothing be free say. And na yakotoko I take charge on the yes side. I know say in future is about to just can dey man there. But if not that's
not so move issue. I might just come and say.
That's all we use. They won't charge no matter free man.
Why why
I don't we are. It means a charge no much kotoko no omo nyibiem. Onto say kotoko be use of scanning na wie. Ana
say kotoko bobo anya park so nkwa no. So me you light or dressing room.
So I know dey light nya sports authority for there. And the UCG for.
On the kotoko no be light built na.
Say na me busa say baby sports authority take kotoko no. Sekotoko ka omu boy na about for figure bia o menim say official there figure bia about for born if indeed and kwasi bia be ka ho na kotoko bia na say do me ready a sekotoko start to omu ko use a omu be mo matete film until say can be san na say they will continue to charge
and know your more arrangement
you don't these are some of the areas I mean say sekotoko no be
yeah e bia that na whether of we need to understand it too
maybe
kotoko no omu na ko han stadium no so omu use o
But then I was suggesting say, Kotoko, and make a case to the government, to the state. Now on the management of the stadium. Now you're charging the lease.
What will be the argument?
So because so we should be on your hobby Kotoko, and a use no most often than any other event Therefore, the state of it Kotoko. Sing almost everybody. For instance, rapper Horiki.
Do go you now be fee now team now did 10 years. I know I can't if you and say if you never come, but some name is rent. And match
Lizzie Fian Mammy.
So bad. Trust on
on 7th February. Bebo sumi be enumechi. 17 and Asante Korko had to folk at the joint statement about Bonting. Now, this joint statement was after a year proposals are normal making towards the reform of Ghana Football Association. Busumi Numweni. I mean, to some Dawson, but Oko finally as soon as possible. Now, dear Tosso a year miensa. It talks about the GFA. Should disclose to Kotoko and Haas before commencement of each football season the total number of matches that it would telecast to ensure that a fair percentage of revenue from sponsorship and TV right deals is determined and duly paid to us. Okay. Back to but also in 1 million Ghana cedis be buy. Womo esse omu inspective venues nibi. Na venues nibi nye suitable for a year TV coverage. Na say your venue bi wo ha imprim say nyoma ansesa omu ntimi nkoyi omo ball. And this takes me to their house ne kotko de buy. And almost say omu mienu aka bom, and this letter was signed by Nana Pinkra Kwesiewua, IMC chairman Asante Koroko, and Togo Afede, board chairman had to folk. Until Kukuda mienua, di kuyi mienu enim, ene diomon sashe kratayas. Na eno ne brena sentru hu bi ma amzo 2 years u brunsu ntema no wani yekoko je yes when you breno no. Ba ko no man timi anye that time because no to that time na TV rights papa bi eni krum ha. Na friends bi na yi bo no si nyina ebe nya bi ahwe we de nyame adom ya pound toma aye ne kama e de aba abontentem enye se ade ne be chia me abo league ne de ba ye de aba abontentem ama obi ehu has and cut collect ye om de ba abonten 7th February so to ye mpese be te se letters ye ba krum ha ye so ne soro abe duru ba bi na ade e wo letter no mu pa esese ye de ye adwuma na se ne ya ba betoto na se ne ya ba beto agu. The two parties must start acting now. He say venues ne ba moto na doma krenka ho. That's the information that we are
getting. But it wasn't an official
dom fan but that's the information based on the conversation they are having with people close to them about Bonting. And to ye nyina nim say official lunch na eba ene yese in command to ehye ho no clear say to it is possible say they will show at least 4 matches every weekday match day every match day be to on be 4 matches and you and I know say 4 matches here Mr. to on be the possibility say has ne kotkode be every weekend was so now go elsewhere TV rights ne ba your base man ye chema every club because clubs ni nyina no abo amaba ye wia based on your number of matches ye be yi ye kwan be fa so ache e de amount ye wia mpo e be go to the extent say your position on the league table or in the competition say Champions League wa obodu final no usika be osora chen wa e bia free mu group no ma hihye ni nyina kama me ache and Hassan Kotoko brought this up. The other ones I will talk about, but me who anything after the TV deal was announced. Minti omunka ewo munkomum. Minti anything from Kotoko, minti anything from Hatoful concerning this. Because Mumienu Kabo they say ma Kambo ma to the test. Very soon.
Next month.
And a statement said the GFA
Ghana League next month.
Next month, yeah. The GFA should disclose to Kotoko and Has before commencement. Yes, and Sunday Bashasi, no. Omomamu matches to do a be yi o TV so. Ne basi katena. Ya jina no so ache. But so far, nothing is coming out. And so too, this statement came out after Nana Pole free muno. What you say? And there were security questions. These clubs demanded.
I am going to my police for the Omojino.
Exactly.
Kotoko Bonone for
Mr. Otuo statement in the doors. 2. The GFA should work towards tax exemptment and other similar deductions. Sabreya, Mr. Otuo, betting starting league. These 2 clubs are quiet. We got a third time, look at a monk and was more. What did you just say? What person would Gina F in it? You don't quite buy on Fango to a band him say. A 2 Jemu was gate, no. Omunya who bibi. Yeah, Baba starting league, no. These 2 clubs are quiet. Very soon, Kotoko overcut to the extent of playing the CAF Champions League. Deduction here and Kamoka wasemi. Say I fed it to me boa, no to me yamamwa. Nasi sumpo from 17.5 nimpo ba even 5% or 10% in bar. Nessa Africa now born. You will see Kebianki a better. Every gate as say about bottom. You are quiet about this important document. And they're exactly 5 months, Mr. Otuo. And these 2 clubs are not saying anything. Back to their letter.
This discussion should continue.
Because signed by Togo Afede and signed by Nana Penkradi.
And Emma was a letter on me and Musaino. Let's revisit it and look at them one after the other. Because I'm ready, there's no mobile league, no. No, they have to meet a certain CAF calendar.
Exactly.
And they don't maybe
yes, exactly.
Or my meeting in every. So these are issues that could be discussed forthwith. Thank you. Right.
We'll send the letters to them and ask them questions.
Go by
my memo Dr. Nyahotama Kulabaso. Na me hear any mu say the stance our taking in could do be bobesi sanadwen.
No.
Me say me can nipa de one thing I mean say now before answer obeba out abeka sa asem we no e dey on the board chairman be discuss ntina make say enye say ya o dey say ekona omunyina afo aso na ye house nko ana da bi ne betimi de house aka asem sa house de o man pene so na aya na me pene say because zutu omomudo musika shebo mu no omunim ekon mo fa so nye ska de be football wo mema and what they are going to currently under this administration media me say 3 term no enye me problem o but say ye 3 term need to favor the current FA president need am so too meaning reason why I say ekoye me probi ne natena se so too sen ka metie na nkono so tia. Then we debate on the reason why this current FA president say man a 3 term nyoma waye and to disable 3 term. Now, ade bi because we mem ha, it looks like FA president no the clubs na dwene di agro but omu hu. Okay, call AFCON Cote d'Ivoire. anwoma kwajigu ye no yebedu ye wana almost started see a friend national under 20 national under 20 ne ka che clubs nso obi anfa ne play amra enti se do play akọ ena okọ akọ trust anim so national team dey wey under 21 ha benya player ho any be 5 months afọ obi adwene free so clubs players do say na FFP division 1 Premier League clubs nim ye kwa under 20 championship no but obi adwene ankoso minim de entia majority of our club administrators if you say the current FA president why are they ese man to aso so to bibi wo ese ewiem ebi omunya mfaso wo baby ba yenhu anomo ye bibia system ne support a yenim because ye tietie hwese de football ni si ko no se sani na no so de hwebo ni bidia zoto ene nkan wanwa eno na me kan wo ha say yes you football people zoto ene what the public ebi omu need the opportunity to go to Congress to vote on certain issues but ultimately throw the public interest away see ebebo a ye publicity say am from Mra Stadium supporters no mo ko stadium no omo ko Congress ada na do match am go for mo ko Congress ni Mra Stadium so mo mehwebo na maba radio ni TV so advertise say Ghana for nya omadwuma omo ye to come and watch your Premier League clubs, Division 1 League clubs and then our national teams. Enti e kire say public ni interest untimi ntonkune. The current FA president and the members e wo ho no. Bizoto when only public ni din koma, omo ma hoto so bi e kire so betimi asesa ye football and baby ejina sesei. Public ni interest wo mo. Public ni confidence wo mo. Omo appeal to the public is very bad. It's nye the FA president ko so hwe sesei no. Anka World Cup ye ko boye qualify we ni ko US a. Na mso to di save na nim after say me say AFCON a. Na ka wo time so 2027 o sesei o. Na ka mso to wagya ho na wo ko. Na bia o ka fa dwuma akoto aso. Se wo di the manifesto of the FA president beto sesei ya. I'm not sure say Bosha or share in manifesto no. Wa for even 10% of it. Ono awonim. Currently our football like direction. And your football na ebom zoto. Say ne kro bi di ni sika be shebo onima. You can easily predict. Say ye fancy a league and ye sponsor. Ye more first one ni nipa na betwe ne ho. O predict no ye easier than so beka se nipa ni be wi eni ni be wi season no. O de at the set TV3 for your mabai. Be ma boda. O de yen starting league no. O beti league centers a. Omo be ko wa ye be prevent to say mo muntwa games.
They are buying the Omaba.
They are buying the Omaba. So league centers on be kwa ye be prevent to say ye mo munkotwa. E be do stage bi no. O ma meka so mo machine bi ase ne board a. O say match ya mo muntwa. And Sanyoma we nyina ekoso ebo ni mu nyina no. It's been governed by the current FA president Orage to Gregu. So how do you sleep on your pillow to wake up and say this current administration yemo 3 yema nko 3 times? How? And dear papa na go so pick our national teams. So we abo AFCON mienu se mienso. Say we abo se mienu. Miensa. Egypt. No, Egyptian boy. Egyptian normalization. Egypt normalization.
Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, Cameroon. So to Cote d'Ivoire. From Cameroon to Cote d'Ivoire, a move from west to back. Nanyo. Say your baby do stage. The next Cup of Nations never bonny. This is our Black Stars. Who move to our national team, which I under 20, under 23, they are quite or Modiano, or more tournament no, main fans Olympic Games near under 20. When was the last time I under 20 qualified for World Cup? The last 4 editions of FIFA under 20 World Cup, Yankobi, in the history of Ghana football, been see that. Under 17, the Bobo. Ghana Premier League, the current state of Ghana Premier League. So to say, you drew stage club about Ghana Premier League, Agi League, Obiaji FA Cup, Omuni Park on Beboso Africa. That is the level I will see under this current administration. Yabo league wa Ghana had last season. Yabo league ni we without sponsorship. Clubs bebre don't match if you bet. Ebi anunti no mo ye interested because yenche wo mo. This is the only time in the history of Ghana football a club belonging to the FA president. Eshe Jesse Kojina Park so. Any Premier League team who is a Division 2 players on register them ko ball. Ebi see that. Ye no. Na Dream FC player share 5 goals was our game no. Near the kind of goals I watch this season no. Yes wa share say 15 or say 16 goals. Na ke kasa anyoma we nyina bom. Na wo tena se wo de enye tetem na moma ne hia o omoba na omo kasa omo se owa ketokrekwe ese okọ tetem mo de mo kasa FA president enye tetem ba ono de wa 72 awie so because baby ati eno adana me bisa siasa na hari say abora ketokreku be ko okopo for presidency no na FA me we sister ukọ as FA president o opportunity to go for second time after first term no through elections. And we winning the first time new year. Nam so too. A man for this suggestion by say. Oko ba kwa won't mean could be man. Kobepene. No, me would never so be this suggestion by say. Say FA president be a man uncle one time instead of the two. Go work to Kobepene. Eti when you sit down now uties anyo man e kosuna. Me nimba bia e free ba and has four stars no. Me ne siasia ne hari ya adwene. Eze kotokoso make almost stands clear. And there be I keep on saying, say, Tamana League Polo wo ba ya league ko break ya kotoko ne ha se o madwene se o mo ka bom league o mo premier mu yi. So to ye hu amanfo a o mo fa playing fin kran ba kumase. A week enipa ba akutimi ba kumase e bia be 10 times. Just to plead with kotoko se mo de mo enkobo league no. The weight of kotoko ne has. Yes, by numbers other clubs with him between. By politically si e ka kotoko ne ha boma 16 clubs ni o ma ho di nuru omo yes 16 clubs no ma ho di nuru omo eti has a make almost stance me sure say the stance of Nyawo Tamaklu based on the relationship with the board chairman no the stance of the board chairman eti asante kotoko mizotu omo so form the emra bonten e me kire ba bi omo gina okay na sekotoko baby e football koi ene se de musi breya ene makotwe 60,000 Ghana cedi akofa fire service for a omo water park so mama na mabompa ya ka ho se preach ni be yansa no matimi abom Africa no se no na mo pe se nipa no nto so tetema ni ati kroma ni etie na yeso ya adwene wo no all right no asiasa o che o time kakra
time we SMDA
azunti
edu heba hospital me so me da mana wienti me ntimi nkoje back.
Okay.
Na that be match no. Ti mama no time me ofado do but
obi ama we say ne kotoko yese bia omu kobusa otumfo kwa no otumfo ni oman mu. Nti omu decision dem se be check akra.
Oh, my omu take ni mienko. Me so omu take decision. No bunya ye kobusa no. I don't believe say you to me na ma omu.
Essence watch our time kakra.
Auntie that's it. Oyerepa hospital magazine ba fi krom ene Accra Odoko official town ana no pa wi yeti hai na ya wadodru so a ya na ma hoho asemti wanim na me ton adupade ama Ghana man eni wiase man mizotuo Oyerepa hospital SME ni jumadi a wodi no da bia no enipa koso ebo na baso na ebo na baso kire se mizotuo won sesa ne nsa oze enroni bi ebadwa so eba ya na manfo kan wasem obo say the next production no wasesa ne nsa no wafrem but Oyerepa hospital dem so da bida anana me ka cho say enye sika ne hia no say the doctor ne ndi nkomo no oka no sika de obi apɛ sika ye na so fa kwan paso nya sika na eno ye sen se obefa kwan bone bi so na odi anya enu nti na doctor a maintain SM ne level no so to na ho den no aya na mofu kan efficacy level no so to ensesai de tia ne tie se usisi ne hawo se watenka ana atiko se beye na ufie ntokwa emma between oba ene ne yire between bema ene oba ne kunu sorry bema ene ne yire no so to se wonom SM bitters edu eba hospital akofa ba esem no ufie de bia bi so me ka betimi a so ka be ma ne oba bia no akasa do ebi sikufie o because do no eni so wan no mawie na me se ewo achiwade bi titam bia otimi no etina yesa ye no normal do zera wonum so at any point in time bia na onum esem and oba no so oba no na be ma num nti no because to me sure say emma efie eya nika efie ye de emma hodin ba fie emma be ma diri mema sem emma oba diri masem emma de yakopon ehye say ye meye no because to etimi ye ni ye enu tim to me recommend edu eba hospital nro yi esem yi e de ma obi biara say eye dura eye so to na wonom so ye driver ni so ye fitani so ye teacher ni so ye juma bank so ye juma hospital whatever absolutely ye bia no onum adro ya adro bia onum bia no
nim go for say oma hu box omo nim de set box no
oh say
I don't sanity okay
so ni unfortunately me two cap no mayi cap no free so cap I didn't know
okay
uhwe ma na de anom say na do tie so to anopa udidi wi ano ba ko
exactly
no didi wi ano ba ko na doctor say o kan no say o pese wa mpa mu ye dede a enyo no didi awie no no mienu onum mienu no wi am so to obehu adro ade a SMTimi ye eti wa say esa yere san ma empam san ye de say we libido no watenka no atekoro ay ade am so to am pese meti grab him so bi 2 hours mi ni atenka sasem no so wonte asem kan na me ka kiro so to edu aba was to mankasi ba fikrom ana e kasai ukodo konso official town ho ana benya ye aside that so stroke ho asem a so stroke ya de maka kiro so me ma ba fikrom ekwa enwa ma edu aba hospital so to the titro pa building a stroke
obia go visit
specialist
obia
imagine so many anu imagine so pa me tin ga na che yakobo mo obi bia so to
mako ase do say na sika ben wanya out studio ze awansa watari
I said do Sometymer masana SM just you know so telephone numbers ni 0243 98 9368 0243 98 9368 and 0558 37 9545 0558 37 9545 and 0201 044221 0201 044221 so to uko area sabenya biato eno short sabenya biato ni kolnak e ashan kro from Acheampong no so Freddy Mens e okay obenya biato afri ho apidank e okay obenya biato e afri ho tenatek to uko so for la bi obenya biato then farmer ashan kro from Acheampong no so obenya biato de afri ho to promise eba Oyerepa building ya imu e building wa imu ba ha ase ho promise eba obenya biato repass our country